All right, guys, let's get some MLB plays and props for Thursday, April 25th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at the leaderboard. How do you start us off?
We're in a rut right now, but hey, what comes down, it must come back up. That's what Sir Isaac Newton told us way back when. I went 0-1. I gave out the under, 9.5 total runs in the Orioles versus Angels game. Looked like a great bet early on. And then the unspeakable happened. 7 total runs were scored in the 6th inning. Game finished with 11 total runs. Nothing we could really do whenever stuff like that happens. It hurt.
Yeah, talk about great starts. Brewers over 4.5 team total as the play. Scored 3 runs in the 3rd inning, nothing after that. And Quinn Priester was a late scratch, so that really sucked because I already had a bet. And, that's a tough loss there. So an 0-1 day. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Mets fans, you're welcome. Because my bet against Francisco Lindor, it made him go completely off. I gave out his under 1.5 total bases versus the Giants. And Lindor, he had his best game of the season with 2 massive dingers. So
also,
that one hurt.
Yeah, also Blake Snell scratched from that game. Not sure why. I gave out Juan Soto over 1.5 bases. I believe it was walk, ground out, fly out, 600-foot home run to center field for him. So that one did cash. Then Clark Schmidt in the same game against the Athletics to go over. High strikeouts. I was surprised it came out at 7. He struck out 6. He allowed a home run. I really thought he was going to stay in and get a couple more strikeouts, but they pulled him. So 1-1 day for myself. Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be talking about this Oakland Athletics going up against New York Yankees game, and this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. I believe we're going to see the Yankees cruise to an easy victory here. Give me New York minus 1.5 on the run line going up against the A's. I think we're going to see the Yankees hold the A's to a pretty low number while scoring 5+ runs themselves in this game. That's because Oakland, they're throwing out Alex Wood here, and he simply has not pitched very well in his first 5 starts of the season, because he has an 0-2 record with a 7.89 ERA, paired with a 2.03 whip. Wood, he simply allowed a ton of base runners this season, and you cannot do that against the Yankees. They make you pay. New York, they're ranked in the top half of the MLB when it comes to scoring runs. They average 4.33 runs per game, and I expect them to push that to 5+ runs in this game, like I said earlier. In New York, they're throwing out their ace and Nestor Cortez, and Cortez, he's been elite this season in his 5 starts. He is 1-1 with a 3.41 ERA paired with a 1.07 whip. And Nestor's, his expected ERA is actually lower than what his actual one is because it's a 2.74. So that goes to show that he's pitching a lot better than what even his base stats are showing. And the A's, they have not been able to score runs this year. They're second to last in the MLB when it comes to runs per game because they only average 2.83 runs per game. I'd be shocked if they can reach that 3+ run number here in this one. Give me the home team to dominate. I'm taking the Yankees on the run line versus the A's.
Yeah, like the play there for me, Trey. For my play today, I'm going to be taking a look at the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cleveland Guardians. Red Sox got a big win yesterday, and the Boston Red Sox have one of my favorite guys on the mound in Brian Bayo, and I've always said about him that he'd be a great pitcher. He's a good pitcher right now, but he'd be a great pitcher if he can limit his home run. He's been doing a decent job at that this season, only giving up 4 home runs in his 5 games that he's pitched in. And he's only given up a total of 11 runs, 9 of them being earned. He's come into this game with a 3.04 ERA, and he's gone at least 5 innings in every single one of his starts. So he is a pretty reliable arm for the Boston Red Sox. He's coming off a masterpiece as well against the Pirates, going 6 innings in that game, giving up just 1 hit and 7 strikeouts. He's going to be going up against Tristan McKenzie, who's also coming off a pretty good start against the Athletics, only giving up 1 run in that game. But the problem with Tristan this season is that he's not going very deep in any of these games that he's pitching in, and in 2 of the 4, he's been smoked, giving up a total of 11 runs in 2 of his 4 starts. The Guardians, as a team this season, they only have 6 losses, now 7 losses. 2 of those 7 have been at the hands of Tristan McKenzie. I will take a shot here on the Boston Red Sox. I'm going to take them on the first 5 on the money line going up against the Guardians. I have more trust in Brian Bayo on the mound than I do Tristan McKenzie. And whenever you look at these 2 bullpens, they are some of the best in the league. That's why I'm also going to take the under here, 7.5 runs. If these starting pitchers can give us 5 innings, only giving up a couple runs combined, the Red Sox and the Guardians have the best bullpen and the 3rd best bullpen in the MLB. I think Tristan McKenzie is going to give up a few runs to the Boston Red Sox, winning the first 5, and the bullpen's going to come in, do what they do. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Give me Boston to win the first 5 and the under 7.5 here as the 2 plays. Trey, let's go with the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Juan Soto here in my same game of my game pick. I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs against the A's. I love this over for Soto in this game. I just talked about how I believe the Yankees are going to dominate here and about how terrible Alex Wood has been this season. So I don't need to dive deep into Soto's pitching matchup here, but we have seen these two face off quite a bit in their careers. In fact, in 20 at-bats. And Soto, he has a 400 on-base percentage with 2 massive dingers against Wood. And we're going to see Soto get on base here in this game. And I wouldn't be shocked if he even smashes a dinger over the short porch. But Soto, he is coming into this game struggling. So I think he's going to be licking his lips here in this matchup and take some anger out on the baseball. And overall this year, Soto, he's been a run production machine, whether that is RBIs or runs. And I expect that to pick back up here in this game. So give me Juan Soto to go over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the A's.
Yeah, I like that play. Juan Soto's been the best Yankee this year by far, I think. So I like the play there, Trey. For my batting prop, it's going to be Bo Bichette, the Toronto Blue Jays, to go over 1.5 bases going up against the Royals. Bo has been consistent this season for the Toronto Blue Jays. He's hitting 241 on the year, and I know he'd love to do better because over the last 5 years that he's been in the MLB, he's hitting above 290 in all of those seasons. He's going to find a way to get around that 300 number this year, and he's already working that way towards the last 10 games, going from 200 batting average to now a 241 batting average. He's collected at least 1 hit in 8 of the last 9 games, and he's recorded a hit in every single game against the Royals so far in this series. The matchup is going to be against Cole Reagans. He's been a pretty reliable arm for the Royals in most of his starts, but it's coming off a 9-hit game against the Orioles, giving up 7 runs before his second inning of work. Cole has now done that twice, giving up 9+ hits in 2 of the last 3 games against the Astros and the Orioles. I like him to struggle once again against the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm going to take one of their best hitters, Bo Bichette, here over 1.5 bases as the play. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with one of my favorite pitchers last season. This is my first time backing him this year. Give me Bailey Ober to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the White Sox. I love this under for Ober in this game. We're going to see him finish with a great game by the end of it, and I believe that for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because Ober, he has been playing great at home this year, pitching in 11 innings so far this year at home, while only allowing 2 runs on 5 hits. And I expect that type of domination here in this game. That's because of his matchup versus the White Sox. Ober, he loves pitching against Chicago. Over his last 6 games versus the White Sox, Ober, he's pitched in 33 2/3 innings and only allowed 7 runs on 25 hits. That's some elite level pitching. That comes out to a 1.87 ERA and a sub-1 whip. Not to mention the fact that this current White Sox team, it's basically a minor league team. It's kind of embarrassing. Give me Bailey Ober to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the White Sox.
Yeah, like the play there. For my pitching prop, it's going to be Justin Verlander of the Houston Astros to go under his total outs in this game against the Chicago Cubs. In his first major league action of the season on April 19th, he was able to go 6 innings against my Washington Nationals, only giving up 4 hits. If you would have told me that would have been his stat line after what we've been seeing in the offseason, I wouldn't have believed you. But he does look like he still belongs in the big leagues. He was dealing with a shoulder injury, some inflammation in that shoulder, and in his rehab starts in AAA, I wouldn't have guessed he'd be pitching in the major leagues anymore. He was horrible. He still has some of his stuff. I'm going to give him some credit. His curveball looked pretty good, but I think the Chicago Cubs will be able to hit against him. I also don't know how much juice his fastball has left. He's been pitching since 2005. Asking him to go 6+ innings consistently on a 5-day rotation is asking a lot for the guy, and I don't think he's going to have enough juice in this game to go over 5 innings of work. I also think he's very hittable. I know that the Washington Nationals didn't do a good job against him, but his curveball, you can smash that thing. He hung a few of them over the plate. Whenever the Nationals played him, they just hit it right to people. I think the Cubs are going to find a lot of gaps in this game. His fastball doesn't have the juice. The Cubs are going to get around on him. I think he's going to be out early in this game as the Cubs put up a lot of runs on him. So give me Justin Verlander under his total outs as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Yankees -1.5 against the Oakland Athletics. I feel like it's going to be a domination station here, and I'm very excited to watch Cortez balance and do a little ballet dance on the mound out there. Also going with Juan Soto, over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs versus the A's. I feel like Soto, he might even hit a dinger in this game over the short porch, and we're going to hit it pretty easily. Also going with Bailey Ober, under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the White Sox. White Sox, they're an embarrassment of a team. Ober, pitching at home. I feel confident.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Red Sox here in the first 5 with Brian Bale on the mound going up against Tristan McKenzie. I like them on the money line first 5. And they give me the under in the game. Both bullpens going to come in and shut each other down, under 7.5 runs. Then Bo Bichette, over 1.5 bases going up against Cole and the Royals. Cole, he's really been struggling giving up hits. That's going to continue in this game. Bo Bichette should have a great game there. And then Justin Verlander, under outs. Not sure what this is going to come out at. I'm guessing 15.5, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes, probably 15.5, maybe 16.5 for Justin Verlander. I think he just doesn't have enough juice to go 6 innings anymore. So I'm going to take his under outs going up against the Cubs there. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB picks and props for Thursday, April 25th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,